Hello and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Dan DeLillo and we're here at the South Park Center and we have Dominique with her movie Spark. Let's take a look at the clip.
Kijk hoe goede willen.
Ja, hartstikke mooi. Hier, wil je dit?
Ja.
Sinds een dag op 2.
Vrienden zien in mijn hoofd. Wat? Nee.
Moet je ook een beetje...
Sorry joh.
Dat is pittig, joh.
Vlinders in mijn pik. Wel een beetje raar.
Thank you so much for being here and coming all the way from Holland to be with us today.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your film. I loved it and I've got so many questions for you. But for those who haven't seen it, tell us a brief synopsis of your film.
My film is about two best friends who go on holiday together. And then one girl, the leading role, Emma, she finds out she maybe feels more than just friendship for a best friend.
Yeah.
So it's about the gray area between friendship and love.
Yeah, it's such a great journey. It's such a great coming of age journey that these girls go on, and I felt like I was almost like there, just on camping with them. You know, it's kind of very close to the detail of what they were going through and how they were feeling with these other characters and these boys and stuff like that. Where did the inspiration come for you in creating this project?
The inspiration for creating this project was that I came out of the closet a few years back, and then I looked back at my youth, and then I was like, oh, I maybe felt more than just friendship for this best friend I have. And then I was thinking about, you cannot teach someone what love is.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to experience it.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that you turn this into a film. What I love the most as well is that, you know, when you come in from a little bit from personal experiences, you know, showcasing that vulnerability, and I felt like the characters had such great vulnerability of how they really were feeling, and a lot of just their reactions to each other was really, really wonderful to watch. How was the casting process for you?
The casting process, well, I worked on this film for like 2 years because of production failures. So first I had 2 girls, which I did the trailer with as well.
Yep.
To get the money from Shinekau. And then one of the girls, when I extended it a year longer to make it, one of the girls wasn't able to make it anymore because she was in 2 films she had to shoot. So I did some castings with a few girls, and then I came with the leading role with Eefje Paddenburg.
Amazing. I mean, they were really, really, really great, and I love that, you know, sometimes when you facing hurdles, particularly in independent film, there's a few hurdles that you go through. You still ended up making it, which was really, really good. Now, you made an independent film, and a lot of your work, a lot of the film was, you know, a lot of it was outside as well. What's some of the challenges that you have when you're outside? Because there's quite a lot, isn't there, from planes and birds and all these noises. So how was that for you?
Well, we shoot it like close to the border by France in Belgium, so the weather there is like, you never know.
You never know what's going on?
Yeah, and it rains a lot. But we only had like rain on the last day of shooting, and that was the best because that was actually the last scene where they had to get home, and everything was like really really sad and stuff. So that worked out great. But yeah, we just were really lucky.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I know how difficult that can be. It's quite difficult. Yeah. Now, obviously, quite a few different cast members in there as well, and it sort of took a few years to come through. What's your kind of directing approach when you're working with your actors? Do you have, you know, do you kind of really give them a kind of emotional standpoint, or do you kind of do it with improvisation? Do you let them be free? Because I mean, you're talking about something quite personal, and you've got to let them show their vulnerability. How's your process for you?
I think casting is really important. So I try to cast like really close to the characters already, so we don't have to like create a whole new role.
Yeah.
And then I talked with them a few times before we were shooting, because this was just a short film, so we didn't have a lot of time to rehearse before it. And then on set, I just talked with them about their dynamics and how it changes in the scene and what's the scene about. And then I just let them free. So me and my scriptwriter, we sat before and we were like, okay, what should they say and what's a 15-year-old girl saying and all that. But then you just let it go and just talk with them through it, and then I just say whatever comes to your mind and whenever, and then if they get it, it's good.
It's good, right? Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you know, what I love is it must be nice to make a film that, you know, just showcases just this very innocent and very sweet, you know, crush and love on, you know, these two young girls, but also because, you know, there may be other girls that are going through similar experiences, and how important it is to showcase it, just to make people feel like they're not alone. Was that something also important to you when you were making this film?
Yeah, really. One of my goals was always to make like LGBTQI films, just for more teenagers and kids as well. Because now you have YouTube, which is really great. But when I was younger, I didn't had, or there was YouTube, but there weren't really that
big,
much coming out videos or lesbian movies.
Yeah.
You had some like gay films, but that was like Blue is the Warmest Colors with like 15 minutes sex scene in it. So it's not really kids approved. So that was really important for me.
And it's nice to just show a film about love. That's it, you know. And it wasn't really a theme. It's just these two girls that, you know, going through these experiences. And I thought that was really nice. It must be a great pleasure then to, you know, have your film obviously do well where you are, and then bring it halfway across the world to NewFilmmakers LA, and have your film at the Academy Awards home, and then a great, even better, and in focus on the great talented filmmakers of Holland. How was that feeling for you yesterday?
Weird, it's so overwhelming. So I didn't really process everything yet, and it was like a long day, but also a lot of meetings, which was really great and a big experience. Yeah. So yeah, I still need to process it, I think. Yeah.
It might happen on the plane home. Did that really just happen?
Yeah, probably, and just look for the interview and be like, was that real? No, it's not real.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was such a wondrous thing to see, you know, your film up there on the big screen at the home of the Oscars, and with us at New Filmmakers, and it's such a joy for us to celebrate emerging filmmakers from around the world. We're very grateful to have you.
Thank you for that.
Oh, no, we can't do it without you, so it's all about you guys. What's next for you?
What's next? I just like applied for a short film by the Film Fund, and you had to apply for this program for short films, and you had to apply with the script. So we wrote a script and we sent it in, and I think they say which films they're gonna fund in the beginning of January. Yeah. And also, I'm just gonna do 2 video clips and a commercial when I get back to Holland. But I would love to work here. So
yeah, okay. So she wants to work here. So can we keep bringing Dominique back, please? That'd be really nice. No, I hope you come back with more films, because I love the work that you did with Spark. Honestly, really. For any filmmaker out there, because I mean, you know, you are so early in your career. You've got so much exciting things to happen in your future. What advice would you give to any filmmaker who want to follow in your footsteps?
Just make a lot. I think I made a lot, and a lot of shit as well. Yeah. And in my first year of school, and go to film school, I think that would be a big advice to give, because then you get to know people and get to know how people work, and that's the people you work with later on. And also, don't be shy. Yeah, just go out there and get to know people. Yeah, that's also really important. Yeah,
it's very true. Well, listen, I'm so glad you brought your film to us, and I'm looking forward to seeing much more of your work. So, thank you very much for being with us, and you know, we'll try and keep you here as well, because you know, I want to see much more of your films here too. All right, so Dominique, everyone, thank you very much.